Hello fellow LEGO friends! In today's video, we are going to take a closer look at something really special. If you have been following me for a while, you will know that I love sharing detailed showcases of the buildings I have created for my LEGO city. And today, I'm excited to walk you through another highlight from my collection, the department store. It's one of my favorite builds, so let's jump right in and explore it together. First, let's take a look at the street level. Here, you will find two lampposts paired with a couple of benches, giving visitors a nice spot to sit down, relax, or enjoy their lunch. To add a bit more life and color to the scene, I have also included 4 small trees in full bloom, each placed in decorative planters. Now, let's move on to the pavement, which is actually one of the most detailed sections I have created. I used a variety of geometric shapes, aiming for an almost Art Deco inspired style, and I think it complements the building's overall aesthetics really well. I also designed the pattern in a way that subtly guided the minifigures toward the entrances of the department store, adding both visual interest and a sense of flow to the scene. And now let's talk about the building itself. The design of this department store is inspired by traditional European department stores from the mid-19th century through the first half of the 20th century. You can really see the influences in the rich detailed facade, with its large display windows on the ground floor and elegant ornamentation on the upper levels. The building is designed as a freestanding structure, which means that the 3 of the main facades are decorative and almost identical. If we take a closer look, each of these sides is defined by 4 prominent columns, with large glaze sections in between that allow you to peek inside the store. Between the ground and upper floors, you will notice a range of decorative elements, running along both the facade and the columns, adding depth and character. The upper floor windows are slightly shorter than those on the ground level, but they still work really well, and I think the overall proportions are just right. My favorite detail is probably the cornice that runs all the way around the building. It's relatively simple but very effective, and it is finished off with a nice balustrade along the roofline that adds a nice sense of elegance. Now, let's turn the model around and take a look at the one facade that differs from the others. The backside is much flatter and simpler, and it is designed to allow additional buildings to be attached in the future. Even so, it still features a large stained glass section that brings light into the interior in a colorful and interesting way. And if we look all the way up to the roof, there is a massive skylight that helps flood the store with even more natural light. And if you have been following me for a while, you might recognize this building, as I have shown it on the channel before. However, it has gone through some remodeling since then. One of the main issues I wanted to fix was the lack of easy access to the interior, and I'm happy to say that is no longer a problem. Now, there are several ways to get inside and explore the details. The entire roof can be removed, and a section of the top floor can also be detached, along with the supporting interior columns. But that's not all. The back section of the building can be partially opened as well, giving you even more access and making it much easier to interact with the interior. And now, let's explore the interior, floor by floor and department by department. Once inside, you are welcomed by a spacious open plan layout that immediately makes the store feel lively and inviting. The ground floor is divided into 4 main departments. First, there is the Chinaware section, where minifigures can find everything they might need for their kitchen decor, including cups, plates, and silverware. Opposite that, you will find the tailoring section, which is the perfect spot for any minifigure looking to customize or upgrade their torso or legs. Towards the back of the store, there is a cozy sweet shop offering freshly baked donuts, cakes, and chocolate bars. Definitely a tempting stop. And in the final corner, there is a fresh fruit and vegetable section, where drinks can also be purchased, adding a nice everyday touch to the store. At the center of the ground floor stands a large staircase, leading up to the next level. On the landing, you will find additional decorative details, including a beautiful stained glass window that creates a lovely play of light when the sunlight shines through it, just as I mentioned earlier. And the upper floor continues with the open plan concept and includes a central resting area for minifigures who need a break from shopping. Once they are refreshed, they can head over to the transformation department, where they can choose from a variety of new torsos, legs, hairstyles, or heads to completely change their look. Overall, this build contains around 4,700 pieces, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. If you like it, I would really appreciate your support by voting for this model on the LEGO Ideas website. I will leave a support link in the video description. I submitted it about a month ago, and the goal is to reach 10,000 supporters, so there is still quite a long way to go. And every single vote makes a big difference. If you enjoyed this build, please consider supporting it, and also let me know what you think in the comments section below. I would love to hear your opinions and feedback. Thank you so much for your support, and thanks for watching all the way to the end. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again, and until next time, happy building!